Constantino, pound for pound.
Constantino Garcia here for Little Giant Boxing. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow me on social media at Constantino Garcia.
Who had the best year in 2020 in spite of the madness, right?
Right.
Canelo.
Why is that?
And I was thinking for a second or two because I want to make sure that I cover. First, Canelo made news that he's no longer dealing or business or promoted by Golden Boy Promotion, but also going to venture out to do his own and to perform with that time lapse of being inactive. To me, if I had to give him a report card, for real, seriously, B+ easy. And the only reason I didn't give him an A because he didn't get an early knockout, and I don't think that would have done him any justice as far as getting the feel and the momentum to go into 21, which is now. And I think that was the whole mindset of going into 21 with the momentum, not only on the business side, but also on the physical, mental, athletic side. I would have done it no different if it was me. That way, getting that fight in before the calendar turns to 21, and now have the momentum of conversations like this one, and also the ones that's having at barbershops and bars and houses and wherever other place around the world, of conversations on who they like to see fight in 21.
What's your thoughts on him on his way becoming maybe the greatest Mexican boxer in history?
That's huge. That's huge. I mean, that's a big order. Is it possible? Absolutely. Is it now? No. It takes fights, the right fights, and timing. But he's right there. He's so close where he can see the door like 3 blocks down. And we're talking city blocks, not LA blocks.
Right.
That's long. Those blocks is like 3 of our blocks.
Right.
But he's right there. To be in a conversation, and even if he says that, the way you just said it, don't come off as a joking or be laughed at type of statement if he ever make that. Because he has not only the time of age to do it, and I'm not saying he's 21, but I haven't seen him take a whooping. I haven't seen him take a punishment in his career where it took years, and those years became where he's 40 now and he's just hanging in there.
Right.
He has the time to make all these things happen more than none. And I think he has 90% chance to make all the Mexicans repeat what he just said around the world of boxing.
Is there
and that's a big order, man. Whew. You talking Chavez, I mean, come on, man.
What do you think he needs to do in order to get there, in your opinion?
Fight, clean out as much as he can. You need to fight the big names in that division. I'm talking about the middleweight division, not the super middleweight division. I'm talking about the middleweight division.
Talking about Triple G.
I'm talking about Jermall Charlo. I'm not even talking about Triple G. I was the first one to say it and say it now that, to me, Triple G, he knocks Triple G out the 3rd time. He got his number.
Chavez said the same thing.
Listen, man, I don't know what Chavez said, but I'll take your word for it. Because to now,
with him, he said that.
But that's what I'm saying. To now, like, I'll take your word for it. And if he said it, I take your word for it, then he's right. I haven't seen that interview. That's my point I'm making to you. I'm not saying it because he said it. I'm telling you, and I don't think I hesitate when I answer it. I'm saying it from my experience and the growth and who Canelo is, from my perspective. The first fight, the second fight, is nothing that's going to happen on Triple G's side that's going to be different. But if something will happen, if that fight is made, that Canelo would do to Triple G, it will be easier. Matter of fact, I think the fans will feel like they got robbed, stuck up. because it will be that one-sided. It's a more money grab than actually a fight. See, there's nothing, new trainer, old trainer, wherever trainer, Triple G can add to his catalog. His catalog is filled. The cup will start running over. Knowledge.
Right.
He might nod and say he understands. He might do it in the gym, but here it's always going to go back to what he used to. He is who he is. And that means bad for him and good if it happens, which I really don't want to see it. And I know it's probably people out there probably say I'm crazy. Then there's some out there saying you're right, move on to bigger fish. Triple G don't enhance Canelo career no more than it already have done. I'd like to see Canelo go right in there with Jermall Charlo.
Is that the fight? That's the fight that I would most want to see. Is that the
Yo,
fight you want to see?
you want to see that fight too?
Hell yeah.
Listen. Think of a modern day Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran.
Ooh.
Not the first fight, not the second fight, but the first fight far as that drama. Look at it as a modern day, let me say it just in case, we don't want nobody protesting. Not in a bad way. It'll be a modern day Sugar Ray Leonard versus Roberto Duran. That fight I want to see.
Who wins that fight?
Oh man, listen. We gotta cut, take. We gotta get back to that
You gotta
one.
get back to that one? All right, thanks, B-Hop, for your time. I appreciate you.
No boxing, no life. Let's go.